Recovery Rebate Credit. The Recovery Rebate Credit was authorized by the Coronavirus Aid, Relief and Economic Security Act and paid in advance to most eligible citizens in the form of an economic impact payment paid out in 2020 and early 2021. If you didn't receive the full amount to which you were entitled, you were then able to claim it instead as a refundable credit when you file your 2020 and or 2021 tax return. The recovery rebate credit allows certain taxpayers to lower their taxes via a credit for the full economic impact payment if it was not received for some reason in 2020 and or 2021. If you didn't get the full amount of the third economic impact payment, you may have been eligible to claim the 2020 or 2021 recovery rebate credit. If you were eligible for a credit and didn't owe a tax, the credit would have provided a tax refund. The Internal Revenue Service (IRS) issued more than 5 million faulty math errors notice regarding recovery rebate credit that didn't inform taxpayers that they had to respond to the notice within 60 days. The CARES Act provided economic relief payment, known as economic impact payment or stimulus payment, valued at $1,200 per eligible adult based on household adjusted gross income (AGI), plus $500 for each additional qualifying dependent under 17 years of age. The first and second round of economic impact payment were advance payment of the 2020 recovery rebate credit claim on a 2020 tax return. They were issued in 2020 and early 2021. The third round of economic impact payment, including the plus-up payment, were advance payment of the 2021 recovery rebate credit claim on a 2021 tax return. It was issued starting in March 2021 and continued through December of that year. If you didn't receive one or more of your payment or the full amount due, for example, because the income on your taxes was too high and your lower income would have qualified you, or because of a change in the number of dependents, you could have claimed the amount due as refundable tax credit on your 2020 and or 2021 from 1040 or 1040 SR. Both Form 1040 and Form 1040 SR included a line specifically for the recovery rebate credit. If you receive a recovery rebate credit, it would have either increased the amount of your tax refund or lowered the amount of taxes that you owed in those years. Since it was created as the refundable tax credit, even if you owed zero taxes, you would have received a tax refund for the amount you were owed for this stimulus payment. Economic impact payments were not taxable. Qualifying for a recovery rebate credit. Before claiming a recovery rebate credit, you would have had first determined whether you were due one. Generally speaking, if you receive $1,200 stimulus payment and your family also received $500 for each qualifying dependent child under age 17, you likely will not qualify for a recovery rebate credit. Eligibility requirement. To be eligible for the credit, you must have been a U.S. citizen or U.S. resident alien in 2020 and or 2021. Not have been a dependent or another taxpayer for tax year 2020 and or 2021. Had a social security number issued before the due date of your 2020 and or 2021 tax return. Once eligible, you could qualify for a full or partial recovery rebate credit on your 2020 and or 2021 return if any of the following apply. You were eligible for payment but didn't receive one. You didn't receive the full amount to which you were entitled. Your 2020 or 2021 income made you eligible for a rebate. You had a child in 2020 or 2021 after you received your stimulus payment. If you applied for an economic impact payment and still haven't received it, check your status using Get My Payment application. Visit the Internal Revenue Service (IRS) Get My Payment Frequently Asked Question page for more information about the status of your payment, including an explanation of the status that you retrieve from the application. Thank you.